Hey guys, it's Bankruptjojo. This is my Melira Pod deck. It's my favorite deck in Modern that I've been playing. And because prices are going so high, I might just keep this one and sell off the rest of them. Just because I think, stuff's going to start getting reprinted and prices are going to drop eventually, at least hopefully. So I think in the next couple months at least is a good time to sell. So I'll probably sell my Scalding Tarns for my Control, or also in my Storm deck. They go back and forth. So. But anyways, it's a pretty stock pod list. I've been thinking about making a couple changes, been trying a couple different things. I see this as more of a beatdown deck. You're really not trying to get the combo, you're really trying to hopefully get a pod so you can disrupt them and then continue beating them down. But because I mean, if it was more of a combo deck, I would think you'd have more Meliras, the Seer, maybe another Chord, so maybe even another Spell Scatter. So I just feel like the Kiki's more of the combo deck. But we have 4 Birds of Paradise, 3 Noble Hierarchs. Pretty much every pod deck has those. 1 Vanessa Seer, or Viscera Seer, a Spell Skite, 3 Voice of Resurgence, 2 Abrupt Decays. I'm kind of thinking that I might take 1 Abrupt Decay out and just keep it in the sideboard. And I was thinking a Doom Traveler might go pretty good in here. Just a 1-drop that gives you a token if it dies. That would be pretty sweet. That'd help you pod into a Seer if you needed to. You can do a lot of different things. So, just one of the ideas I was thinking of. Anyways, Consali Primage, again, almost always necessary, and great against Storm and whatnot. Wall of Roots, a great way to ramp. Stops a lot of affinity off early, anyways. Scavenging Ooze, a lot of creatures are going to be in the graveyard, so good card to have. Also against anything using their graveyard. Melira, good against mainly the combo, but also good against Infect. Orzhov Pontiff, good against Affinity early, lots of other things. Eternal Witness, yeah, just gets anything back we want. You know how good that card is. 3 Chord of Callings. I actually saw in one of the tournaments someone was running 4 chords and only 3 Birthing Pods. I thought that was pretty interesting. Yeah, just a cool observation I noticed. 4 Kitchen Finks, 4 Birthing Pods, and 2 Murderous Redcaps, all real standard. Ranger of Eos, Linvala, Keeper of Silence, a Revelark, and a Shriekmaw. So nothing groundbreaking. It's a pod deck. One nice thing with the Shriekmaw, or I guess even the Revelark, although I usually don't evoke the Revelark, is if you have a Viscera Seer out, you can sacrifice it to scry before it actually leaves the battlefield. Or you could even use it for Chord of Calling at instant speed before it leaves the battlefield. So a couple things you can do with it. You obviously can't pod with it before it leaves the battlefield because pod's a sorcery effect. So just another thing. I mean, there's a lot of cool interactions like that. Really cool deck. We're going to go on to the mana base. 4 Verdant Catacombs, 4 Misty Rainforest, a Godless Shrine, 2 Overgrown Tombs, Temple Garden, 3 Razor Verge Thickets, Woodland Cemetery, 3 Gavany Townships, 3 Forests, and a Swamp. I think this is what most people run, but you can mix it up. Obviously, some people use more Marsh Flats, and whatever you have is all it will work often sometimes as far as fetch lands go. But that's what I got. I guess onto the sideboard. Obviously, this will change a lot depending on your metagame, but one thing I play against a lot that I know for sure is Storm and Affinity, and what is the Graveyard? Living End, I believe it is. Yeah, so those are the ones I've been playing against the most. So I got a lot of things for those. We'll just go through it. Slaughter Pact, obviously good against any creatures. Also Baloth, pretty good against Affinity. Gain life, anything really aggressive. Sometimes I guess even Zoo. And Tomb Exarch can bring something back from the graveyard or take something out of their hands, so I use that against Storm, stuff like that. Aven Mind Sensor. I really haven't brought him in a whole lot. I've been thinking about just taking him out. I mean, it's fun to do that trick sometimes, but it's really not anything that's going to save you the game. So I kind of feel like I might just pull him out of there sometime, but Creeping Corrosion, destroy all artifacts, obviously, Affinity. Rest in Peace, good against, obviously, Storm, anything else. The Living End we were talking about. Scavenging Ooze, the same. Relic Progenitus, also the same. Ethersworn Canonist, again, Storm deck. Sin Collectors, Storm. Harmonic Sliver, it can be good against Storm. A couple other things. Thrun, the last troll, is obviously good against Control, and Thoughtseize is good against everything. That's all there is to Thoughtseize, it's good against everything. So that's the sideboard. Like I said, the only thing I really haven't been too thrilled with is the Even Mind Sensor. But everything else has been doing really good. I might want to even put in another Thrall just because there's Control can be kind of a pain at times. Our creatures are pretty good against them. Alright guys, any suggestions, comments, or anything like that? Hope you enjoyed, and I hope it was at least a little helpful. Thanks for watching.